What's up, gang? D Tidwell here in Duro Mountain Bike Training. Here in beautiful Golden, Colorado area. Yeti Cycles HQ up the road here in Deer Creek Canyon. Here to talk to you about a good warm-up before you ride. So what I've done is I've parked down there and I've spent about 8 minutes coming up this single track nice and slow. I've got a nice little area here with some shade and a bench, and I'm going to show you a couple things that you can do to properly prepare your body to ride your best. Many of you don't, and that's okay. It's pretty normal. So since you're more apt to be that way where you don't necessarily warm up, try these for like 2 weeks every time you ride to see if you have a better start, better middle, and a better finish to your ride, because I bet you will. All right, so let's go through a couple things. We're going to go from the top down. Okay, so I'm going to work through my neck with just a gentle little pull on my head, and I'm pulling my ear over into my armpit like such, and that's going to stretch this back part of my neck. We as mountain bikers need to stretch the back of our necks. We go from a side stretch to a side stretch to pulling your helmet lightly down. Of course, you don't have to have your helmet on. You're just going to tuck that chin so we get a nice good stretch to that posterior neck, which for most of you is tight simply because you spend most of your day doing this with forward head carriage, or the dreaded texting neck where all of this gets long, loose, this gets tight and everything. So to do stretching to counteract that, and then to counteract the weight of our helmet being in riding position, is important to do. Okay, so from neck we can go to internal shoulder rotation, so we're getting some good pec stuff from there, and these are all both sides. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one for time's sake. From here you can use a tree, you can use anything that's vertical, even a partner with forearm on your partner, and just go for a nice big pec stretch. Okay, so I'm just applying pressure with my forearm into whatever this happens to be to really open up my chest. You can also go grab and turn away to open up more of the chest and pec fascia into the bicep, because remember, your pecs attach here and they attach over here. And many of you don't know, but the big old lat muscle, these big lat muscles, burp, they also attach here. Okay, so to stretch the lat muscle, again, grabbing something, whatever, somebody's hand, this here, I'm going to go same side leg up so that I can go here, and then I'm going to turn my butt away from my arm so that I'm lengthening this tissue, because my lats attach here and they attach up here. So I'm going to turn, and then I can go in and out. I can turn here, turn more of my hips, and go here to really hit these nice lats. Now you can also go vertical, where you simply go one at a time to stretch. This can also be a doorway, or you can go two at a time, just to really get some good opening of this thoracic spine. Remember, the thoracic spine is basically what your rib cage is. Your rib cage designed to protect your heart, your lungs, some of your vital organs like your liver, for example. And we get stuck here, so to get some good lengthening is very beneficial for the T-spine, your rib cage, and your lats. All right, so from here we can go turn your feet in, tuck your butt under. Right, so I went from here and I tucked my butt under. Okay, feet turned in, tuck your butt under. I can go here and reach over to get all of this to open up. Okay, same thing other side, of course, but here's a new one I want to teach you. What I want you to do is keep this butt tuck, feet turned in, knees bent, locks my pelvis down. Check this out, looks a little goofy. Spider-Man away from you. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to translate my rib cage sideways and sideways, but notice my pelvis is not moving. Now we're addressing lumbar spine. Okay, we're creating nice segmental mobility of the lumbar spine. I get stuck over here on the right a little bit, so I would spend a little more time on this right side, pushing my head to the ceiling or the sky, a couple extra on my right, but all this stays still. Now check this next move, watch. Translating, and then I'm going to side bend. Yep, I can do this if I want, but I'm going to unside bend and come back to translate middle. Translate sideways, side bend, unside bend, translate middle. Okay, do that 5 or 6 times, slowly come out. All right, hip flexor, really important. Back heel down. Again, I'm going to tuck my pelvis underneath me. That's going to increase the stretch here. Okay, I can turn sideways and press away from that leg. It's going to increase that stretch even more. Okay, and if I push with my right, it's going to increase that stretch even more. Of course, you would do the left side, tuck the pelvis, turn into the front leg, push away. Okay, really good hip stretch. My right side is tighter, so I would go right, left, right. All right, good old-fashioned quad. We know the good quad stretch. Just make sure that your knees are together. Okay, now hammy, we can go straight leg, hips square, not open, hips square, toes up and in. Back flat, you're going to feel upper. Back rounded, you get more calf, back of the knee. Because remember, maybe you don't know, but the hamstring attaches to the lower leg and the calves attach to the upper leg. Okay, so it's 2 different stretches. Okay, so back flat for upper attachment, more rounded back for lower. And then we'll open to hit groin and squat down. Okay, get this big groin section going on. Toes can go out for more stretch. Toes can come in and go with it for a different stretch. Okay, it all depends on what feels good to you, because it is your body. Calf stretch, pulsing with ankles going into the ground by squeezing your quad, straightening your knee. You do both sides. Then you can go quickly into making circles with your knees. I'm going counterclockwise, doesn't matter which way you start, and I'm going to get bigger and bigger. Heels can come up bigger, heels can come up, work your way up into smaller. Then we would go the other way. Okay, you do both sides, I don't know, 4 to 6 times. Then we go figure 8. This is really good proprioception for the feet, ankles, knees, and hips. Bigger, bigger even still, heels come up, bigger even still. Okay, obviously if it hurts, don't do it. All right, so those are good as well for proprioception of the ankle. Okay, and then I would just simply shake out. Okay, get some wrist action going. Good stretches for the wrists. Those are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And there you have it. All right, so good little warm up. I suggest doing it, experiment, do this stuff home. It's great. It's also anti-work environment type of 5-minute stretch routine that can help break up that monotony of how your body gets stuck in a seated position. And it's going to help you be a better rider, period. So give it a try. Check us out at EnduroMTBTraining.com. We got Facebook at EnduroMTBTraining. Old Instagram at the same. If we can ever answer any questions or help you, holla. All right, and be well, ride fast, and take care. Peace.